Hi everyone, this is Tammy Hands from TammyHandsMinistries.com, and I'm bringing a different type of word from God to you today. So I'm just around my house, and I know I have these weird plants over here right now, and this winter I decided to take a couple of slices of tomato and planted in dirt, and I ended up getting like 100 tomato plants from two little slices of tomatoes. So I have a lot of tomato plants around. But that isn't what I wanted to tell you. So today I was just looking at these plants and admiring their growth, and quite a few of them are starting to sprout um, the little flowers, and which grows the tomatoes. And the Lord um, showed me something, and so I'm going to show you. I have to do this. Okay, so over here, it's going to take a second because I'm going to have to kind of make a full thing. Okay, so I planted all of my tomato plants at the exact same time. And this one, it's in a pot down on the floor here. I'm 5'8", and this plant is close to 6 feet tall. And it's the tallest one out of the bunch. I don't know why it grew so tall, but it's like it's down on a pot on the floor. It's not on a table. And I was admiring this, saying, "Wow, you're so beautiful. You're so, you've grown so much." And all my other ones are only about 2 feet tall, and I just don't understand. And I'll give you an example. So this one here is in the pot, and it's only about 2 feet tall. So the other ones are relative. Oh, now I just broke a branch off. They're all relatively about this size. So this one, I was like, oh, I'm admiring this one, and you're so handsome, you're so big, and you're gonna grow lots of tomatoes. And this was like my favorite one. So then I'm looking, and all of my other ones are starting to sprout little the little flowers. I'm gonna go against the white if I can. No, I don't think I can. Go against the black here. Trying to not too good at this, guys. So you see this little where my finger is right here. So that's just a tiny. Some of my other ones have bigger ones. But this is just a tiny little shoot, which that's going to be a tomato. So there's a couple little flowers that are going to come out of that. So almost all of them are sprouting these little flowers. Guess what? Except for the big guy. The big guy that I've been admiring all this time has not sprouted any fruit. He hasn't sprouted any flowers. He hasn't sprouted anything yet. So, the Lord showed me we are so blinded in society. We're looking up to. Let me go back. I can show you my big. Oh no, that's right. That was my small one. That's my big guy. See my big guy? He's down in the pot here, just so you know. So, I've been admiring this one, saying, oh, he's going to really have a lot of fruit. He's going to really have a lot of tomatoes because he was so big. And he's like I said, I'm 5'8". He's like almost 6 feet tall. Lots of branches. He looks healthy and everything. But he hasn't sprouted any fruit, no flowers yet. And all of my little pipsqueaks, all my little 2-foot ones, and this one's kind of scrawny and breaking branches off it, a little bit dried up and everything. He's growing flowers, he's producing fruit, and he's just a little dinky guy. So, what does that all mean? Okay. Making my hair all crazy here. Okay. So in Galatians 5:22-23, the Lord talks about the fruits of the Spirit. And all of us Christians are supposed to be walking in these fruits: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, generosity, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. We call those the fruits, the fruit of the Spirit. The Lord showed me this because our tomato plants grow fruit, or, flowers, and then it grows the fruit. And here I am looking up to the big guy back there, who's 6 feet tall and doesn't have any fruit at all. So sometimes we look up to people that they seem strong, they seem powerful, they are wealthy, they have lots of money, they seem like everything's going well in their lives. But are they displaying the fruits of the Spirit? Do they have the fruits of what God truly wants us to have? So we can't look at image, we can't look at possessions of what people have, or literally how big and strong a person might look. And sometimes it's the scrawny, little, weak, dried up guy that is growing the most fruit, he's got the flowers and he's going to have fruit. And this guy, I don't know why he hasn't grown anything. So it could have been that the Lord wanted this to happen so that I could display this. So we want to look up to people that not necessarily are, the tallest or the most handsome, as I was looking up to this one. Oh, my favorite plant. I thought he was doing so well. I'm not giving up on him yet, but, he stood out from the crowd. He was so big, and he grew taller and faster than everybody else. And he was, reaching for the stars. And my other ones are kind of withered out and dried up. But they're growing the flowers. They're going to have awesome fruit. So don't judge a book by its cover. Don't judge somebody how they look. We don't judge people. The Lord does that. But we gauge a person by their fruits. And that's how we tell a true Christian, not by what they have, their possessions, how they look, how beautiful they are or anything like that. So we go by love, joy, peace, kindness, patience, generosity, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Those are the 9 fruits of the Spirit. And that is what we want to possess as a Christian too. We want to be walking in the footsteps of Jesus. We want to be like Jesus. We want to have those important characteristics and personality traits. That is how we gauge a true Christian who's walking in faith and walking in the footsteps of Jesus. So that is our goal, to try to have those personality traits. And if you want to look up Galatians 5:22-23, you will find the fruits of the Spirit there. And I think it's really important that we try to, manifest those fruits of the Spirit within us, and that we will become more like Jesus and walk in the footsteps of Jesus. And those are the kind of people that if we're going to admire anybody, or look up to anybody, that's the kind of role models we should have in our lives. And or mentors, somebody with those personality traits. Not necessarily my big guy over here who is 6 feet tall with no fruit. So although he was handsome and he was my number one plant, and I was thinking, boy, you're going to yield a lot of fruit more than the other ones. You're going to give me all the tomatoes. You're so big and 6 feet. And wow, turns out my little pipsqueak ones are the ones that are producing the most fruit. So sometimes the unexpected people are walking in the footsteps of Jesus more than other people that you would expect. Sometimes we call them the nobodies, people that you've never heard of. You wouldn't expect, this quiet kind of shy person in the back row, that they're walking closer in the footsteps of Jesus rather than somebody that is more outspoken and I don't want to say anything, but you get the hint. We don't want to say like attention seekers and things like that, because they could be walking in the fruit of the spirits as well. But this was the lesson that God wanted me to show you, teach you today. Um, don't ever judge a book by its cover, and look up to the people who are walking in the footsteps of Jesus, who do have the fruits of the Spirit, and that is what we should look for when we're looking for people to have in our life, and for our own self. That is how we should want to be, and that's a great goal for ourselves, that we should want to have all 9 fruits of the Spirit. It is a tremendous goal. So if you want to look that up, that would be great. And at any point, if you want to email me, I always invite people to email me, to like and share this video if you found it interesting or helpful. I would really appreciate that. And I'm wishing everybody a great day, and I hope this was a good lesson. And I will see you on the next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.